I'm thinking of starting the Biskrem sweater, but I don't know which yarn to choose because I have quite a bit of baby yarn in my stash, so I'm going to ask the mom of the baby and see what she likes. I think she might choose these two colors. I'm thinking maybe we might use the dark one as the main color and then the lighter one as like the contrast color. That might work really well. The white, I only have enough to do contrast, so might not be enough. I do have a lot of yellow yarn and red yarn, so we will see. I think this is more like a red orange, not really fully red, but we'll see what she thinks. Hopefully I can swatch it up today. I just did 2 swatches. This one I met gauge. It is on 5mm needle and I held the baby yarn double. This one is not held double, so it's just 1 strand of the Babyull, and of course I did not meet gauge. As you can see, this is significantly smaller. I would love to hold it double and use 5mm and just knit it with this, but the problem is I don't have enough yarn and I don't really want to buy more yarn because the whole purpose of this is to use up my scrap yarn. This one's really dense. I do like how this is more airy and not as dense. It feels a lot better, so I might downsize it to 4.5mm, knit it with 1 strand, which is completely off gauge, like literally 80% smaller, but I'm going to knit the largest size. That will probably fit the baby, so it might work. I'm just gonna try that out and see how it goes because the baby's still kind of tiny. Hopefully it doesn't grow that much in a month, but yeah, let's try that. This is a sweater right here. I'm knitting the largest size, so it's about 71 centimeters for chest circumference, but it's 80% smaller, so it's about 57 centimeters instead, which I think will still fit him because he's actually really tiny right now. Like, he should really be wearing like 60 or 57, so I think even 80% of this might work. I just finished the German short row part of the back yoke, and it's actually not as small as I had thought it would be. If you look over here, it's like a tiny bit under 30 centimeters, so I'm just gonna round it up to 30 and say, or well, it's 29 I guess, and say that the chest circumference should be around 58, which is actually not that bad, and this is pre-blocked, although I know this yarn doesn't actually grow that much, but I think 58 to 60 will actually fit the baby. This is actually the back side, my bad. This is the front. I didn't even realize I flipped it by accident. Something looks weird here. Hopefully it'll block out. But yeah, it's doing well. Hey Wilfred, how are you today? How are you today? You pretty cat. How are you? Oh my god, handsome looking boy. Anyway, I wanted to talk about the back yoke of the Biskrem sweater. So Wilfred just attacked me! Can I help you? He wants to play. Can I record this first and then we can play? I'm working on the back yoke right now, and yesterday I kind of explained that I am knitting a really large size because my gauge is much smaller than what it should be. It's about 80% smaller than the gauge that it has on the pattern. So I did some math and I figured knitting the 3 to 4 year old size would be perfect. So I'm following the stitch count for the largest size. However, the only thing I'm doing differently is whenever they ask me to knit a certain length, I am following the 6-month-old size because I want the length to fit a 6-month-old, but I just can't get the width to be correct. So yeah, stitch count, I'm following the largest size. However, when it comes to length, I'm following the 6-month-old. This is my first time doing this. I hope it works out. In my head, I feel like it should work out, but we will see. I am just doing the back yoke right now, and I should be done very soon, and then we move on to the shoulders. I just have a stitch marker to note down when I started doing the body. This was the German short row, and I just have like 2 centimeters or so left of the body. I'm on the left front now, and I just started the increases. Actually, I'm done the increases, but I just want to let you guys know because I feel like maybe some of you guys might do the same mistake I made. But basically, the pattern tells you to start with the left front, but I didn't read it properly and I started with the right front. Then when I knitted it, I noticed that the brioche stitches didn't line up, as in the knit stitches on the back yoke wasn't lining up with the knit stitches on the front. I was kind of confused about that. I didn't really question it. Then I realized I was actually knitting the left front pattern on the right side. So if you notice that your knit stitches aren't lining up between the yoke and the front, that might be why. So keep that in mind. But yes, you're supposed to start on the left front and then do the right front. Wilfred, why did I find you under my bed yesterday? This guy keeps opening the drawer under my bed and he climbs in there because there's a vent and he finds it really warm. So now all my clothes in my drawer are full of cat fur. Anything to say about that? Are you gonna clean it up? He's like, if I just ignore her, she might leave me alone. I've connected the body yesterday and it looks like this so far. It looks so cute. Oh my god, I am obsessed. Do you think it fits Wilfred? Might be a little bit too big, but anyway, it'll fit the baby. I did the little, I don't even know what you call this, but you put the second yarn color over it. It looks really pretty. Now I'm doing the second portion where they're like a little bit of color work, and it's my first time doing this. And I notice how like messy my floats are. I am knitting this using Continental for yarn A and English for yarn B, which is really weird for me because I've never knitted English before. So yeah, this is definitely me learning something new, which I've been very slow at actually. Whereas Continental, I just feel like it's so simple for me. So for example, this is Continental, really simple, but when it comes to English, I'm really like doing it slowly and making sure I'm not messing up here. But it's good. I feel like it's really working my left and right brain. So let's hope I become smarter from this. And I'm also having trouble like figuring out how to hold my yarn. I haven't gotten the hang of holding my yarn on my right hand yet. Like I don't know how to loop it around my pinky. How do you guys do it? I don't know. Because that's how I hold it on my left hand and it feels very natural to me, but on my right hand, I don't know how to hold it. I do feel like I'm leveling up in the knitting game though, because I've unlocked another skill. I'm almost done the first row of the Fair Isle. I think I need to knit a few more rows before I can really see how it looks. I do like how the colors are coming together. So that's a win. Hello. I have not talked to you guys in a while. I have not uploaded a video in a while. It's February 7th now and I don't know, I've just been going through a really rough time. Like I have not been in a good headspace, and I did film a video of me knitting up the knit bag, like actually the one right behind me right there, and I kind of had a like mini chat with you guys about how I was feeling. To me it felt like more of like a heart-to-heart and like me telling you guys if you're kind of feeling bad or kind of in a really not good place, that like you're not alone and things will get better, things will pass and everything like that. But yeah, I don't know, I'm just rethinking whether or not I want to upload that, because it is it's basically just me talking about my feelings and I don't know if you guys want to hear that. Anyway, I am feeling a little bit better now, so I am feeling a little bit more creative and wanting to film videos and knit. So I'm here to show you guys my progress of the Biskrem sweater. I did get through one sleeve without even talking to you guys because I don't know, I did not want to film it. I was just not in the right headspace. So this is what it looks like, but I am very worried because guys, look how skinny this is. Like I know if you block it, it'll relax, but like I don't know if it will. Like I feel like this is very tight and I'm worried the baby won't fit into this, especially because he grew so much within like the past 3 weeks I've been knitting this. I'm worried now that like I'm worried that he won't fit when I'm done. So I don't know. Anyway, I'm just gonna keep going and finish it anyway, and just if he doesn't fit then I'll have to go to another baby. But this is how it looks so far. I did knit the sleeves here with 5mm, whereas I knitted the body with 4.5 because I noticed how tight the body is and I didn't want the sleeves to look like that, so I did upsize another 0.5mm to 5 for here. But to me they both look super skinny, and because this is like my first time doing color work with floats, Like, I don't know if I did it correctly. I might have made it too tight. I'm already committed, so I might as well just finish it up, and if it doesn't work out, then another baby will have it. Just working on the left sleeve now. So hopefully it won't be too much longer, and I'll check back when I check back. It is family day today, so February 17th, I think, and I have both sleeves done. Although the sleeves are different lengths, like what the heck did I do here? I think the tension was not right, and one of them is looser tension, like this one's looser than this one, and this one is a little bit longer than this sleeve, which sucks, but whatever. And also the body just looks so tight. I feel like I need to redo the body, but I don't know if I want to knit this again because it's gonna take so long. I don't know. I'm hoping blocking will help it a little bit, but we'll see. I am doing the collar now. I'm pretty sure the collar will be fine. It'll be fast, but just these sleeves and the body, it looks so weird. I really feel like I should redo it. The color is coming together. I did the first layer and then I have to do another section and then fold it over. I finished it and now I just have to weave in all the ends, which is not too much, but it also is a lot. I was running out of yarn, so I had to switch out my yarn a lot, but at least it's only for the collar. Like, I've done everything else. This is all coming just purely from the collar. This is inside out, so that's why it looks so crazy right now. It's done! So cute, so tiny. I am going to block it, and hopefully these arms won't look so, I don't know, so like Chinese finger trap like what are these? They look crazy. The body has stretched out a little bit because I keep consistently stretching it, but hopefully after I block it, it'll look a little bit better. Yeah, right now this section in here, they're very tight, but of course the shaker rib is very like stretchy, so the tension here feels very different, but you know what, it is what it is. It's done now, and the color looks amazing. Of course, I didn't follow how the pattern had it. I don't even know what the pattern was saying, to be honest. Like, I don't think I understood what they wanted me to do, so I just did like a normal folded collar bind off where you pick up like the stitch underneath on the wrong side and you just knit it together and fold it together like that. That's how I do all my folded collars. I really don't know how the pattern wanted me to do it, to be honest, so yep, didn't follow that, but here we are. It is done, and let's go block this. Wilfred, move. Out of all places, you decide to clean yourself here. Right here. What's with that? The towel's wet, you know. As you can see here, the body's still very tight. The shaker rib portion is very loose, as expected. But I am worried about this, so I don't know. We'll see. You know this trick, Wilfred? I'm using this trick for the body again, just to straighten it out and to stretch it out. Hopefully it works. The sweater is fully done now and it looks so cute.
cute. Just something about baby knits that like every time you see a finished one you want to make 10 more. It doesn't feel the same as like finishing an adult knit. When I finish an adult knit, I'm just like, okay, cool, I can make another one. But when I see a baby knit, I'm like, I need to make 100 more. I can't wait to see the baby wear this. I am going to see him today and we're gonna give it away later today. So this is the last day we have with the sweater. I worked on this for a month and a half, but it was mainly on train rides and just on my commute, so I didn't actually work on it at home that much. It's been a really great time knitting this, and I actually learned a lot with the Colorwork, and now I know that I need to be more aware and mindful when I do the Colorwork section. But for my first time, I think it turned out pretty great. It was great introduction for me and a great practice for me before I start something large for an adult size, so happy about that. And of course with this sweater I did something really weird where I knitted this to a 1-year-old size, but because my yarn is so off gauge and so light, I did have to upsize it to a 3 to 4-year-old. But when it came to length in the pattern, I always followed the 1-year-old length recommendation, and then if it's anything to do with stitch count, it was following the 3 to 4-year-old. So I did a little bit of like a mix and a hybrid there. Never done this before. I feel like it's too much work. Like, why make it so hard on yourself? If it weren't for the fact that I'm trying to use up my yarn stash, I would just go out and buy yarn that's in the right weight. I ended up using up all of my dark green yarn. I still have a little bit left of my light green yarn. This is actually all I have left of my light green yarn. I would say I still have at least 60% of the ball. I don't know what to do with this. I don't know, maybe I can make more fish pouches and use it up, but yeah, I don't know. But I'm very happy I got to use up the dark green yarn because I've had this in my stash for a really long time. I knit the camisole number 5 in this color like 2 years ago almost, and I'm just happy that that yarn's gone now and we have this. So if you have yarn in your stash that you want to get rid of, definitely look to making baby sweaters, because most of the time you probably already have the right amount of yardage in your stash and you don't even have to buy anything new. I just really hope it fits, because I don't know. Looking at this, I feel like it should fit. Like, he's a tiny baby. It might just be big on him, but the proportions look okay. I just feel like the body might be a little bit too, like, not wide enough, but I don't know. I think it should be okay. I think it should be okay. Anyway, this is the end of the video. Thank you so much for watching till the end. Let me know what you think of this pattern and if you've knit this as well. And give me some tips on Colorwork, because like I'm clearly not a master at it yet and I could do a lot of improving. So give me your tips on Colorwork, because I definitely need it. Hope you guys like this video, and I might do some more baby knits in the future, especially with the new season coming for spring and summer. I might do some cute warm weather knits for the baby. We'll see. Stay tuned for that. And yeah, hope you guys like this video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!